Alright, another from the bench video today. We're going to be looking at the HK SP5, one of my favorite PCCs. Let's kind of get into this and look at what I got here. This is my current home defense gun, or I should say one of my home defense guns. And so this is how I keep it in order to, well, make it usable for its purpose. We have a OKW mod light, and the reason why I want the OKW, which is more of a focus beam over the PLH V2, is because of the suppressor. When it's mounted, it casts a shadow from the light. So I went with an OKW and pushed it out to the front as much as possible to eliminate that shadow. We have it on a Haley strategic mount. We have CAC rails that have been cut in order to provide, well, support for hand and to cover up the rails, which are pretty sharp. We have the Knights Armament Riz for the MP5. We have the MP5 rail mount, also made by Knights Armament. We have the rail scales, I believe. I can't remember who makes this angled foregrip. We have the mod light hot button, which activates the light. We have a DSO on the back as a direct way to access the light. We have an aim point T2 with the Knights Armament battery cap for that little bit of drip. Standard SP5 lower, standard 30 round magazine. Safety Harbor Firearms brace with the tail hook. I'm gonna flip this thing around and take a look at the other side. Okay, now we're on the other side of the SP5, and it's more or less the same. I pulled out the brace so you can see what it looks like. This is the second position of 3, so it can come out a little bit more. I went ahead and put the can on there, and you can see the light poking out on the other side. The cool thing about this Knights Armament optics rail is it actually connects and sits on the CAC Riz rail. So it doesn't actually mount to the SP5, it mounts to the rail, which then mounts to the SP5 right there. So, just a cool little setup I wanted to share with you guys. Keep in mind, these from the bench videos aren't reviews. Those are going to come out later. These are just setups and kind of what we're using these for, and just to kind of show and tell until the actual reviews are completed. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments. Thanks.